looking for quarterfinals. Up next is the women's singles. Gao Fang Jie, who's actually from Jiangsu province, taking on Shuo from Chinese Taipei. So this is section 1 of the women's singles draw, and as you can see, there's a chance of an all-China quarterfinal. Wang Zhiyi and Zhang Yiman, one of those players awaiting the winner of this match. But also in this part of the draw, Aya Hori, Lin Tui Lin, Hornpui Chochuang, and Lena Kjausfeldt. Big round of applause for Gao Fang Jie. She's from Nanjing. She's just a couple of hours away. Changzhou.
Service judge, Seamus Halpin.
That's very much her home province. And she's looking for a 4th quarterfinal, and it'll be her first at Super 1000 level. Quarterfinalist at the Malaysia Masters, the Thai Open, and the Indonesia Masters. And she leads the head-to-head 1-0 after the German Open in 2018. 5'10", right-handed.
Receive use.
Should be an interesting matchup. The world number 32 taking on the world number 24, which is Shuo, who has proved very useful this year. Quarter-final appearance at the US Open, runner-up at the Australia. I should say actually a 3rd place at the Australian Open, but also quarterfinals at the Indonesian Open and the German Open. There's confirmation that Gao Fang Jie is from this very province, Jiangsu. That highest ranking of 13 was actually quite a way back. That was back in 2018, 6 years ago. That was her first result. Comprehensive destruction of the number 6 seed Han Yue. 21-15, 21-18. So very good form from the big, tall Gao Fang Jie. Shuo, 27 years old, ranking currently 26, and has peaked at 23. That was just in July, in fact. Plays women's doubles as well, but the women's singles took 50 minutes to overcome Go Jinwei in the first round. So looking for her 5th quarterfinal. Shuo. Last year it was a 1st round exit for Sung and a 2nd round exit for Gao Fang Jie from the China Open. So both of them have already equaled their performance from last year. Chan Puyen from Singapore in the umpire's chair. He's joined by Seamus Halpin in the service judge position.
Shuo to serve. Level
Well, the drift is going to come into play, of course, in singles a lot more than it does in doubles. Gao Fang Jie is going to have to deal with that extra bit of breeze behind her. This near side of the court. That's exactly what happens from there.
1 all.
Break from Gao. Sets her up nicely. Good power from Sung. And again, causing enough trouble.
1.
And already the longest rally tally for this match has been set at 23. That's the benchmark. Shuo doing just enough to keep that better side of the court, that advantage working for her. 6-2. Sailing out Gao definitely having still a few struggles with this driftier side of the court. Sung Sho-yun powering away to a 6-point lead. And as we've seen on so many occasions this week already, those pushes to the back from that side invariably landing in. That's a great drop in by Sung, who is cleaning up here. Home support behind currently the only Chinese player on court. So 11-2 at the break. A lot of work to be done. It's just after 6 minutes on court.
对不对？又好推又好放，那你自己难受，所以你会把技术的威胁打出来，明白吗？啊，你罚球上去戳，把球戳中了，他才会出现半场那些你才丢球，明白吗？啊，所以就是一个搓球很重要，第二个你软压上网，但是你一直在向前冲，人家推你，所以你打了往前，人就往后退，不要往前，明白吗？啊，不要想着去碰，要去冲，啊，速度打出来这就。
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. 11-2.
So 11-2, and a lot of work for Gao Fang Jie to do. He's going to take anything from this first game. Sung Sho-yun in total control.
It's over.
结合一下哈，要结合一下。
3-11.
No Tai Tzu-ying anymore. Housed in the first round.
It's over.
Means Sung Sho-yun is probably the highest ranked Chinese Taipei women's singles player left in the draw.
Go. Get ready to go.
In fact, now she's the only one after the ousting of Chu Pinchan by Kana Yamaguchi just earlier today on court 2. So representing Chinese Taipei solely,
13.
Sung Sho-yun looking for, as I said, her 5th quarterfinal of the year. That'll be her first at Super 1000 level.
Fang 啊，把搓球动作大胆做出来。
backcourts still very, very significant. Well, I said Gao Fang Jie was the only Chinese player on court right now. That's been changed because on court 3, Wang Jie and Zhang Yiman are now about to take to court. And of course, the winner of that match will play the winner of this match. Shuo, meanwhile, is just not stopping for any reason whatsoever, going on to the attack as soon as she can, and is really currently overwhelming Gao Fang Jie. Straight onto the power again for Sung, using the full breadth of the court and playing very well.
你后场打完向前跟啊，这老搞反的。
17-5 at the rate that Sung Shoyun has been scoring. You have to say this first game is already hers. Before that,
6-17.
that's a much better rally, but again Sung onto the power. Wonderful from Gao to find that angle. Had to work for it though.
7-17. Over 18-7.
Well, she has been showing some promise, but mistakes at the back have really been hurting her badly. And you just can't see her tightening that up to save anything in this first game. There you go, one more. The first shots to that back line for her, it's been on point.
Over 19.
Nice drop into front court. And that 10-point buffer has been restored. It's gone long. So 11 game points.
9.
That's this great play into backcourt that's
Game.
been winning it for Sung Sho Yun.
First game won by
Certainly
Gao
control
Fang
that side of the court well.
9.
21-9.
关键就是自己的积极性啊，所以在这个你的中程卡，你能不能拿高，你让他拿高，你最难受，明白吗？啊，怎么样把它顶住后场啊、抢马啊、拍挡啊、结合球啊这些，可能他不敢打你后场，那这是完全对的。完全都怎么样做好防守，截掉杀、上去拍，截掉杀，等等，他怎么打你这种打法？啊，那是完全都包底，直接打出来。好吧，其他的没别的，就全靠自己拼出来啊！
加油，王子怡加油！
你觉得还有什么？有准备怎么做？
打连冠，
啊？
打连冠。
刚才我们推两个转身很好，现在不太好，可以照样可以推。好，那我就讲你照第二条线去打就行了。好，不要把它移动，然后呢，引前有时候引后再打前，这个也可以。放勾这个一定要接好，勾球很有效。好，那你推到正手的时候，它少落地脚快速。啊，好，那就冷静的去想怎么打。上去的时候开始要抓好分啊，把好分。发球完了，这个部分要注意调整啊。
然后准备他推就行啊。
Second game. Double. Play.
So second game. And Sun Cho-yoon will now have to deal with the drift, but the way she controlled that first game from the other side, you'd have to say that she's still very much the favorite here. Response from Gao. Now that she can really open up her game. Of course, her game is based on mid-court and back-court as well. Well, that's the first she's missed. And that's also the first point for Sung Cho-yoon. Now back in it. And that's what's important for Sung, from this side especially. Keep pace with the scoreboard. Try and match it up, level it up, which she has done there.
3 all.
She's certainly been showing the more control. Gao Fang Jie is still looking a little bit lost in terms of where she should be, how hard she should be hitting the shuttle. Textbook mistakes at the front. Definitely finding it a little bit more difficult to score from this nearer side. That's better from Sung, but still, what a wonderful drop shot in from Gao. Much better output and variation to the back, and then just a touch to the front. Oh, I don't know what that was indicating, but as you can see, it's certainly very passionate indeed. That's good control from Sung. Probably one of the finest rallies we've seen so far in this match. But Gao again with a very deceptive drop shot. Again, sets it up with the back and then taps it into the front. Not much you can do about that. Well, the crowd are loving the comeback. That's gone wide. So nothing really working for Sung from this side. And that's not the first time we've said that this week. Not about Sung, about this side. Such a wild difference in playing conditions from one side to the other. That tips in from the breeze. So 11-3. And the tables have turned as expected.
太软他就好控制啊。你要用快来逼他，快来逼他，你慢慢他慢慢跟你打，他可以打底线来压，你就吃了。好，来搏一搏，好 ，OK， 把这个速度不要掉下去，好，来把这个拉起来，就打到这个样子吧。好。
Top 1, 20 seconds. Top 1, 20 seconds.
Không return the shuttle.
7, 3. Play.
That's out. Absolutely nothing working for Sung. He's got to overcome this frustration. Realize that it's just this side of the court that's doing it. Now what this means, of course, that Gao Fang Jie will end up on this side of the court. Should it get to a third. I've been saying that mid-game interval change in the third has been so important for so many matches so far this week. That's better, much better return.
5, 12.
Nice setup as well.
5, 12. Over. 13, 5.
Oh, what a shot. Fantastic.
Service over.
After that very fast exchange of the net,
6, 13.
very down to the corner. She was 11-3 down at the break. Things are certainly getting a little bit better, but can she sustain it? Question.
Over. 14, 6.
And again, wins the flat exchange.
Over. 7, 14.
So it's been a 3-6 point difference since the break in favor of Sung Shuo. Still not good enough to probably take the second game, but important when you're thinking about changing ends in the third. 27-14.
14.
Doing marginally better. That's gone long.
8, 14.
So since the break, she has been performing a little bit more effectively, Sung Sho-yun. But as I said, really still looks like she might lose the second. Certainly not scoring enough to try and overturn this deficit of 6 points. Better from Sung. Out of position. And felt it. Couldn't cover the court quick enough. That was just that extra half step that she needed to take. Great. That's what she should be doing.
It's over. 9, 16.
Trying to intercept these shots and send them down into mid-court, front court as quickly as possible. Gao Fang Jie might just be rethinking her strategy here. Remember, 11-3 up at the break. 16-10. A little bit more dangerous. That's gone long. So we'll happily take that point.
17-10.
It's got to be frustrating for a coach to see that there is a better output coming from your player, but it's just not going to be enough. Back on 18-10. Well, after losing the first game 21-9, this is going to be a real shot in the arm for Gao Fang Jie, but she still has a bit of work to do in the third, even though she will be finishing the match on that side. And that is critical.
It's over. 11, 19.
Well, she has done so well to come back from 11-3. I just can't see her controlling the drift enough from this side to not make the 2 mistakes that Gao needs to seal the second game. The rest of her game's been on point. Nicely played. Keeps the net. Went a bit too acute. And that's 8 game points
Game point.
for Gao Fang Jie. Not wasting any time, Gao. That's got to be wide. Yes, it is.
推高一点，老跟他抽干嘛？
13, 20.
It's been 10-9 in terms of scoring. Sun Shuo since the break. That's in. Challenge coming. It's going to be a valid call too. Could have clipped the edge of the line. And in fact, it did. So, 21-13 in the second. And it's game on for the
Game
third.
on by Gao Fang Jie. 21-13. 1 game on.
抓好啊，发接发紧凑，这个就是说你自己完成动作一定要快。然后你看他，那场上一点变化都没有，高球打一拍接来就不敢推球，不敢打高球了啊！你的球还是自己有自己的感觉啊，所以你自己的体会。人家往前抽球，轻轻的推，什么也很少接来啊，速度第一位，所以你能不能把速度打出来，回血打出来，这个才是最重要的，知道吧？啊，加油啊！
就是要跟他强大的对抗，因为换过来你要靠过来，先不要下半局，先考虑这一点，这个一定要像第一局那样，打一局那样打，打一局加速，一局前半局，整个位置压强一点，推打可能基本上来往可以再继续，好吧？那你如果推的时候，慢一点啊！你这个敢发力啊，对，好 ，OK， 好。
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 3. As has been the case with so many matches this week, that change of ends at the interval is going to be critical, and how these ladies control each side of the court Gao Fang Jie will end up on the better side. So Sung Sho-yun has to really push herself in this opening phase of play for game 3. Try and build up as much of a buffer as possible. And defend it from the weaker side of the court. Both ladies have shown that they're not big fans of this near side of the court at all. In fact, both went into the break 11-3. So it really is going to be about who can step up, gain control. So far, it's playing exactly as we would expect. Too wide. So Gao scoring a couple of quick points, gets herself back into the contention. Well, that was another 50-50 valid call. That's out.
One challenge remaining.
And looking back at that challenge, 50-50 at all. So one challenge left for Gao, but she has managed to pull it to within 1 point. That's really important.
Play.
Wonderful return. That's in. So, Sung Sho-yun returns the favor in terms of challenges. Well, I think this one looked like it was on the line. Both ladies down to one challenge. And this is shaping up to be quite the showdown.
搓一下，有时候搓一下啊。
It's over.
是要找机会戳啊。
6-4.
Now with a great chance here to level it up at 5-all, but missed. Gone along. Now, while this is happening, you're not going to believe the score on court 3. Wang Jie and Zhang Yiman have yet to complete their first game. It's at 26-all. Remember, first to 30. Going to keep an eye on that one. The fans, of course, are glued to that match. The winner of that match will play the winner of this match. And that's a 32-minute first game so far. It's not over yet.
体力啊，就打呀，是往前抢啊。
So Sung Shoyun, meanwhile, 3 points ahead. You might have to just accept that as the buffer. But can she add a couple more points on before the break and the change of ends? Quick answer that as well. Wang Jie and Zhang Yiman, 27-all now.
It's over. 9-6.
So 7-9, and Gao Fang Jie is probably her best performance from this side of the court so far to keep within 2 points of Sung Shoyun. As I said, both ladies were 11-3 up. When they serve their tour on this side. She'll take that, 8-9. Sung Shoyun looks a little bit fatigued. Look at that attacking initiative from Sung immediately off the serve, refusing to give up any territory. Drops in nicely, just blocks that. So 10-8, and it looks like they might change ends at 11. A big round of applause is for Wang Jie, who's actually taken that first game. 29-27 on court 3. Amazing.
段啊，执行力，加油！
So 1 point left to play before they change ends here on court 1. It could be 11-8 or it could be 10-9. Either way, it's working nicely into the favor of Gao Fang Jie. Fault there, so it is 11-8. Shuo will have a very meager 3-point buffer to defend as she switches sides.
这边就是讲了会轻松很多啊，所以就是自己不付出体力，但是注意两个，一个发接发啊，他上来推扑压你啊什么这个，然后第二个你的接发球他上去快点推发就少打多打，但是他会主动打，那你要准备看啊。 然后第二呢，球你反正对角高球啊什么那些推球一定要到位，你的球还是不敢发力。
20 seconds.
CHN has indicated to both players to move back on court, and they do. And so, after 52 minutes on court, this is the phase of play that will provide our quarterfinalists. A 4th quarterfinal this year for Gao Fang Jie, if she can make it, and a 5th quarterfinal for Shuo, if she can prevail. Shuo rushes forward, trying to press the attack, and is outside on the flank. So 11-all. Gao Fang Jie in the exact position she wanted to be in. She has the advantage. Well defended by Shuo. What a miss! Really had glorious line of sight down that line. She should have put this one away. And she knows it. That's great angles.
大一点哈，脚步移大一点，好出手啊。
13, 12.
That's good from Gao. Both ladies trying to fight for control of that point. In the end, Gao just dips it underneath the tape. Does enough. So this is effectively her first lead in Game 3, and it's come at 14-13.
抽，那边抽，被动抽，不要拦网啊。
And that has been through some very good hard work on this side of the court. Now she has to close out this match. Nice from Sung.
还是半场嘛，你看人家在哪罚的球啊？
Still can't. Both of them still having troubles. That back line, that's been the theme of the entire match. But you could also say that both ladies have put a very good case forward for winning this match. And they've certainly put the effort in. Oh, what a lucky bounce. Tumble off the tape. And that's tied it up at 15 all. Well, they're running out of points. Well, that's where we are right now, 15 all. That's in. That's what you can do from that side of the court. Loft it over your opponent, catches the breeze, and lands in. Oh, it's nice from Sung. But not nice enough as Gao lofts it over once more. She's edging ahead. Was there for Sung to finish, and she does. So 17-all, we've just crossed the hour mark.
Gao Fang Jie, 他的小东。
Sung on serve.
Ready? 17-all.
Nice defense from Sung to pick that up. But she was wrong-footed there. Nice bit of deception. 18-17. Edging ever closer. Oh, she's trying everything, Sung. Nice pick up there. Again, that wrong-footed deception. So, Gao Fang Jie with her first 2-point lead in the third at 19-17. And a spray medical timeout requested by Sung Sho-yun. Trying to break the rhythm and momentum, I'm sure, of this match. But it's also been a physically trying encounter for both of them. I'm not surprised if there is. Looks like a hamstring. So here we go. Gao Fang Jie just 2 points away from the quarterfinals. Sung needing 4. The tiniest margins. But that has been the case all week. In these wildly differing conditions. Now all the quarterfinals that Gao Fang Jie has made this year have been in the first part of the year. Went very quiet during the middle months. And spin left, so we got 3 match points. Wow, she's had to work really hard for these. Happy to defend, play out this rally. Patiently waiting for the big opportunity, and that's it. Again. 67 minutes, and she looks so out of it for game 1. But she's clawed it back. 21-17, and the crowd are rapturous in applause. 21-17 in the third, 67 minutes overall, and it's a 4th quarterfinal for Gao Fang Jie on home territory. I really do mean home territory, as she is a Jiangsu native, born in Nanjing. You don't get more hometown than that. And it looks like she's going to be facing Wang Jie, who is actually at 20-10 up in the second on court 3. That's 10 match points against Zhang Yiman. So it should be Wang Jie versus Gao in the quarterfinals. There's the last point, that beautiful drop shot again, which was used to such great effect. 4 occasions in that third game. Heartbreak for Sun Shoyun, who put so much into it. And there's confirmation of it. 9-21, 21-13, 21-17. Gao Fang Jie through to the quarters. So welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the China Open here at Changzhou. As you can see, the fans have been loving all the action. Lots of signed memorabilia around the stadium and lots of activities